Okay, the immigration problem has a solution. 90% of the solution is figuring out what the problem is. The problem is that the U.S. invaded Mexico in 1848 and took 2 million square miles of Mexican land, which the Mexicans think is still their country. So they're here and they think they belong here. We took half of Texas, all of New Mexico, Arizona, and California. And America's a paradise for drugs, gambling, and prostitution. The people are lazy, and they need a slave class, but they won't admit it. The Mexicans came here to pick tomatoes, to pick lettuce, to pick cabbage, and now they're here in construction, and they're paving stones, and they're doing all kinds of stuff. And some of their kids are selling drugs and running gangs and killing cops. So you have the Hispanics here. There's about 4 million legal and the rest are illegal. About 90% of the illegals are Hispanic, and there's about 16 million illegals. So you do the math. The other 1 million is probably mostly from the former Soviet Union, and they're here pumping gas and working night and day. So like donkeys. The Mexicans came here to work and make money somehow. So let them buy an ID card for $10 a week if they'll give us their address, $10 a person per week, and pay $2,000 after 2 years to get a green card. If they obey the law and pay taxes, they can get on the path to citizenship. Put a National Guardsman on the border every 10 feet with a Pup Tent, a Porta Toilet, and an M16, and maybe something like a Submarine Net under the ground to stop the tunnels. Meanwhile, the U.S. does not have a standardized birth certificate. Standardize the U.S. birth certificate. 70% of U.S. birth certificates are standardized. The other 30% are not standardized and can be forged. Terrorists, spies, and illegals can either buy a forged birth certificate or a real birth certificate from someone who could care less, or make birth certificates themselves. Once you have a U.S. birth certificate, you can get a Social Security card, a driver's license, and credit cards. Other soft ID can then be obtained. We have Al-Qaeda sleeper cells here in the U.S., probably with fake birth certificates and ID, just waiting for the signal to make 911 look like a picnic. They're mad because bin Laden's dead. There's thousands of them just like bin Laden that are ready to attack us. And then you've got Israeli spies here, blackmailing Congress to support Israel, like Traficant says. Congress is bought and paid for. The media is controlled by them. They lied to get us in Iraq. If Israel bombs Iran, and they're lying about Iran, the Mossad is lying every day. Netanyahu was lying the other day. If Israel bombs Iran, that would start World War III. Iran will retaliate with conventional missiles, and then Israel's threatened to nuke Iran, turn it into radioactive desert. And it has enough nuclear weapons hidden underground that Dimona destroy the entire Mideast. Netanyahu is a liar. Iran is not making nukes. Putin knows it. CIA knows it. Joe Biden knows it. Everybody knows it seems, except Hillary and Trump and what's his name, Obama. Obama is now acting like a dictator, invading Libya, trying to get the Chinese out of there so he can take over the country. It's an illegal war. Congress never declared the war. He's usurping the powers of Congress. He's now using line item veto, which is the power of Congress. Congress has the power of the purse. Obama needs to straighten up and fly right.